Yo. A command. What's up, everybody? James and Trixiegon and Ryan and Hogsleg, Marcos, Renan, Zai, Retro, ECP, Abraham. What's up? I'm in a new house, new apartment. So hopefully, I have a new setup. I just set everything up, and I don't have a good place for my mic figured out yet. But hopefully, it sounds okay. Let me know if like the levels are bad, and I'll try to fix something. How safe do you think you're gonna take 11 blind comparison to 10 blind? I mean, a little safer. It's hard to say without knowing like what memo feels like. I'll probably do the same amount of reviews of everything. Probably. Maybe like one more review on certain things, I'm not sure. And then execution, like, I don't know. I don't know how I can go any safer than what I was doing on 10 blind, really. Because, like, if you go slower, like, there's a sweet spot of, like, go slower and try to be more careful, and which, like, results in the whole execution taking significantly longer, which will very likely result in you getting more tired and spacing out more later in the attempt. So I don't know. I might go just like a little bit slower in execution than 10 blind. Like, what's up, Arbel and Z-Mize and Blind Mouths? Okay, I'm breaking into this thing. New house looks similar to the old one from this angle. It's probably just because I'm on the same desk. It's definitely not very similar in, like, the house itself. It's also not technically a house, it's an apartment. Or it's like a condo. Cool. Diansheng sent me this for free, which is very sick. I asked them in DMs, like I sent my video of the 10 blind, and I was like, your 10 by 10 made this possible. Would you be willing to send me an 11 by 11? I want to try 11 by 11 blind. And they were like, sure, what's your address? And it took like 5 days from me DMing them to show up, which is pretty crazy. From Hong Kong, too. The bass is cranked. Is it actually? I'm listening to like a drum and bass thing. Wow, this feels lighter than the 10 by 10. This is lighter than the 10 by 10 for sure. That's crazy. Is there a lot less magnets in the, a lot fewer magnets in the 10, in the 11 than the 10? Pieces are slightly smaller, as expected. It's like barely bigger than the 10. It's funny. Is it magnetized? Yeah. Diansheng's the only magnetized 11, I think. They probably would have sent you anything else you wanted. I don't know what else I would want from them, honestly. I mean, maybe like more big cubes, but I don't need them right now. This already feels better than the 10. Oh yeah, I should put on screen, like, I just made a command for that. 11 blind. This is immediately quite nice. I watched AP's video about some, what was it, like the 14 or something? Diansheng 14 or maybe bigger one. And he was like saying how the centers kind of like pull apart like that, which I'm definitely noticing right now. Like, yeah, but I don't know how difficult it is to make that not happen on a big cube like this. Finally, blinders being recognized. Hell yeah. A liter of lube make up the weight difference? That might be it, honestly. Yeah. Do you think magnets help with big blind? Oh, it helps a ton, yeah. Would it be possible to do 9 blind without magnets? Yes, and my first 9 blind was without magnets. My first, like, 40 or so 10 blind attempts were also without magnets on the Yushin, and I got one of the attempts off by 2 wings. This is really nice. I'm impressed. It's a little unstable, like the magnets could be stronger. I would prefer a little stronger, but still it's good. Sub 1 11 blind. Don't think that's gonna be happening. Oh yeah, the accessories box. I have like 5 of these bags now. Definitely needed more, you know, screwdrivers and cube stands. I only have like 100 of each of those things. Oh, and how to solve the 11 by 11 cube. Comp in 2 days, haven't competed in 2 years? Sheesh, good luck. You'll do fine. Learning 3-style corners on blind database. Should I learn your algs? You should just pick whatever alg you like the most. Whichever one you can do fastest on average. How does this go back in? Sheesh. What are the chances you get it first try? That would be badass. It's possible. Extremely unlikely, but possible. I don't think it'll be like that much harder than 10 blind. 11 blind is literally just 10 blind with plus centers and midges. So 4 types of plus centers added and midges. So about 50 extra letter pairs. 50 extra algs. You have a big cube blind end goal. I started thinking about how cool it would be to actually have the biggest solved end by end blind for once, which I've never had that accolade before. So I might try 12 blind if 11 blind is not too painful to get a success on. But yeah, 12 blind, 20 oblique types, 5 X center types. I'm not looking forward to doing 20 different oblique types. That's gonna be brutal. I feel like your Diansheng 11 came in a different box. This box is like identical to the box that my 10 came in, so not sure what box you got. Serious chance at winning 3 blind. Dang. Yeah, I've had that before. I remember that feeling for the first time. Just gotta tell yourself it's all for fun. Just remind yourself it's for fun. I think it would be foolish of me to just like dive straight into an 11 blind attempt. So I think what I'm gonna do, hold on one sec. Oh, I set this up. I have a power outlet that my computer's plugged into, and it's right below my feet, and I just know that at some point I'm gonna step on the little switch that turns it off and on. So I gotta put that somewhere else. But yeah, it would be foolish of me to dive straight into a full 11 blind attempt. So I think right now I will just scramble it and do my little practice routine where I did this a bunch for 10 blind off stream, where I basically like memo 5 letter pairs, execute them blind, memo 5 more, execute them blind. Exactly. One lucky scramble. You have all the faith, but you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy. You mean 12 blind? The 20 obliques? A novel based on your mind palace? Not sure how I would do that. I could write a novel with like a 300 cube multi-blind memo, probably. Short novel. This is swag. Thank you. This thing is really nice. I'm impressed. My only complaint is just I wish the magnets were a little stronger, because like, yeah, it's a little unstable, but whatever. Yeah, like, it'd be great if it would auto align, like at least like that, you know, but still the magnets are helpful. No, he never got 13 blind. He tried it 4 times, I think, and he had one attempt that was like decently close, like maybe 3 mistakes or like 2 slice mistakes or something like that. He had like corners solved, which is pretty crazy. You could open up those pieces and glue stronger magnets in real quick. They're like built in though. I don't know how you would do that. I'm gonna scramble this. Don't really care about getting it right because I'm not doing an actual attempt right now. Also, hopefully, so like I said, this is my first time streaming in this new condo apartment thing that I just moved into, and I have the window open. My stream, my room I'm streaming from, it's like this office I'm sharing with my girlfriend. It is right next to a somewhat busy road, and I have the window open, so hopefully the car noises aren't too loud. But yeah, it's probably kind of suppressed by my mic. There's just heard a sub, but I'll check it in a sec. I don't want to lose my place in the scramble. Oops. This is gonna take some getting used to. I'm doing a lot of 5 slices instead of 4. Yo, thanks, Speedy, for the 2 years. Wow. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the GL NMC. Going for 11 blind. I'll probably try and attempt today. Just kind of maybe say fuck it and try it. It will probably not be good, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm slow on chat. 1 sec. I wish Diansheng used heavier magnets. Def better than nothing. Yeah, exactly my feelings, pretty much. I'm just here for the verbiage. I don't understand half the words you're saying. It sounds cool though. Obliques, crosses, and center row midgets. I was saying midges, not midgets. Maybe you got auto-corrected. But yeah, obliques are basically any center type that is not a plus center or an X center. The plus centers are the ones that make like a plus across, and the X centers are those ones. Obliques are every other center, and they're notoriously confusing to trace. And the bigger the cube gets, the higher percentage of the solve is taken up by just obliques. So that is the pain of huge blinds. I am noticing a bit of an issue with the cube, how fast it is. I am like dragging layers a little bit, which might be a problem. That was not really a problem that I can remember on the 10x10. By that I mean, like, if I do this, I've like noticed sometimes it will like bring the layer with it. So like if I'm trying to just do these, it'll like sometimes do that, but hopefully not. Hope your neighbors are better. They are a lot better. This place is so much better in every way. The Yushin 11? Dude, hold on. 1 sec. This is what I was doing 10 blind on when I was first trying it. Dude, crazy. Oh, you were trying to be funny, okay. What sort of time you might get on a success? Probably like sub an hour 30, I would imagine. The amount of obliques are the only one that go up exponentially per cube. Yeah, pretty much. I think, yeah, no, not pretty much. Like, yes. The answer is yes. But yeah, this is a 10x10. This is an 11x11. So, if you go to that video on my YouTube channel of me DNFing by 2 wings, you'll see like just how gigantic this thing is. And that's to be kept in mind. If I get 11 blind success, it's less impressive than what Enoch did. Although I might make up for that impressiveness with the time. But like Enoch did it on the Yushin 11x11, which is bigger than this. And like, in a way it helps having a bigger cube because it's I think you're less likely to make slice-ish errors, but also it's really annoying trying to find each slice because like unless you have really big hands, you like can't feel all the way in, so you have to go like that. Yeah, this is my Yushin 11x11. Whoop. I'll just put him back here. Comically large, yeah. Am I gonna do 11 blind? Probably. I mean, today, yeah. I will eventually, for sure. But I might try one today. But this thing, yeah, I will say, this thing turns, like, super smoothly. It's, like, actually quite nice. And it popped less than my Diansheng 10. The one issue that this thing had was caps would come off the centers. That was really annoying. Yeah. It is very smooth. This is a well-made cube. I am already going for 11 blind. PB on 3 blind is 12.04. What's up, Ash? Getting gains while cubing, yeah. I honestly feel like that doing huge blind, like, I grip the cube so hard to try to make sure that I don't, like, slip or anything like that. Oh yeah, pink instead of red. I would hate that. I'd probably get used to it, but it would take a while. But yeah, no random orientation, so I just have to take what I can get. I wonder if it might actually be like pretty worth it to do center swap algs on 11 blind. Maybe I should learn that. Because it could save like a dozen algs, maybe. How much would... Oh yeah, I already read that. Tips on more efficient 4-blind memo, like how to remember all 50 plus letters. 50 plus letters. It should be like 48 letters on average. But make sure to be picking like the best orientation you can. That'll help. But use rooms. Use rooms, memory palace rooms. That'll help if you're not doing that already. Make stories, put them in the rooms. That's all I can really suggest. Thanks, Abraham. 12.04 has no audio. I'm aware. I was disappointed by that. I'm gonna solve corners first. This is pretty easy corners. Or no. Oh, there's a float. Okay. Blindfold. Yo, Grego, thanks, man. Alright, I'm gonna do corners minus parity. That was a little bit of a concerning lockup. Alright, so I have J-perm, or that J-perm thing. Now I have J-perm. Is that a plane? It was a helicopter. Oh wow, you guys could hear that. Maybe I should close my window. It just might get warm in here if I close it. I'll close the window. First attempt would be sick, but I find that extremely unlikely to happen. Alright, I'm gonna solve wings now. Oh yeah, midges. I have to do midges. Weird. Alright, 7 Alex. I just realized I'm, from doing midges before all the centers, I'm messing up some of the centers from the original scramble, but I don't really care. No one got the reference, it's a bird, it's a plane. I got the reference, I just didn't address it. Not that bad? Okay. Well, maybe not anymore now that I've closed the windows, hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna do the inner wings. I kind of like this kind of practice because I can actually like read chat while doing 11 blind in a way. Oh no! My cat's throwing up! Are you okay? Be right back. We should spray the area. It didn't like set in or anything. Look at this. That's just dirt. This is less dirt. Cool. It's okay. I think my cat's okay, yeah. She doesn't throw up often, but I just cleaned it. Alright. I'm gonna do 4 pairs at a time for wings. so many cycle breaks already. Cool. Your wings are good, no mistakes so far. I feel like this one is going to get a little hard to get used to, this slice. Wow, I did something wrong already. I might have already made a slice mistake, dang. Oh, dude, I did KS instead of KO. What? What a stupid mistake. What a stupid mistake, dude. Okay, whatever, I'll just keep going this way. Cool. For a full 11 blind, centers would be first, right? Yeah, I would solve centers first. You don't have to, but I would. Like you could do... The problem is that some midge algs will rotate centers around on like a face. So it's good to not do midges before centers, or if you do, don't use any of those algs, like 4 movers basically, or 5 movers. And don't do like a corner parity alg or any wing parity algs, because those will also do that. So yeah, it's best to just do centers first. And right now, I'm just memorizing like 4 letter pairs at a time, and then solving them blind, and then checking to see if I did it right. This is how I'm like trying to get used to 11 blind before doing an attempt. I solved all wings. Yeah. Good answer. Cool. Glad you liked it. Cool. So I've still only made one mistake, and it was a really stupid thing that I copium feel like I wouldn't do in an actual attempt. What's up, Kiki? Cool. Oh yeah, I should add Nightbot to YouTube chat. I just keep forgetting. Thanks, Josh. What's up, Fuki Zosu? I'm just gonna copy paste the command. Oh, Oh, you were the person who tried the 11 blind command, okay. Twitch is better. Facts. Okay, now the rest of wings. I feel like I should maybe scoot up more. The camera feels like a little too far. I'm having a hard time figuring out how to record. Maybe I should do. I'm gonna do this. Well, I might do a different angle tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow. A little bit. Okay. Pin the comment in YouTube chat. True. I'll do that. Did you really struggle with 10 by 10 for so long and all it takes to get the next grind going is the cube? Pretty much. Except, yeah, I was the second person after Enoch, Draco. You could argue that 10 blind only took me so long because I was worse back then, and I was using a much worse cube. And now I have a better cube, so it's easier. And I'm just better at cubing and blind. Oh, the comment is too big. Dude, the biggest message you can do in a YouTube comment is so small. Just truncate it, I guess. Turning is shit, it'd be like that. Thanks, Calva. GL sleep. How long have you been cubing, Kiki? It takes a lot of practice. I feel like I might have made a mistake. Sheesh, come on. If I got that, that's a miracle. Wow. There was like multiple things where I was like, I might have made a mistake right there. That's funny. Sounds like me trying to play classical piano I know what to do, but your fingers defy you. That's funny. Well, yeah, I think turning takes a lot of practice. Turning well, learning the right finger tricks, getting the muscle memory down takes a lot of practice, so don't get discouraged. No execution mistakes, all of corners and wings, that's cool, and midges. I'm just gonna do the J perm now. Been at it for a year now, but like maybe not practiced a whole lot. Learning left-handed U2 and proper D2 finger tricks took you forever. I still don't do D2 double flicks. I just like freaking, I get so frustrated I just stop. This is like, I have to like fully readjust my grip. I'm so bad at it. I miss like half the time. But yeah, double flicking, that did take me a while to learn to double flick lefty and righty. Can't do right-handed U2? Dang. You know who doesn't double flick U2s? Max Park. Fun fact. Alright, I'm gonna do plus centers now. I like plus centers, my favorite center type. That was the first exec mistake. I didn't think about it. Dang. I did a setup the wrong way just then. But I did everything else right, I think. Do Ido U2s but not double flicks? I suck at that. I can do it, but I'm like really bad at it. I can't like fully go through. Is it just me or plus center's easy compared to X? I think they're nicer to finger trick at the very least. 2 more for these types. Okay, the inner plus centers are done. Man, there are so many. This is gonna take like an hour. Double flick with right hand and Ido with left. That's interesting. Now that I think about it, I was trying to Ido with my left just there, but it's a lot easier for me to do it with my right. It still is like very clunky for me though. Pinky Ido, like on D. God. No thanks. Slice mistake. Dang. This is like the hardest slice for me for sure. This third slice. Ugh. I have to like count it every time to make sure I'm not doing this one. And I thought I did that too, but I definitely did the inner slice instead of the third one. Dang it, dude. And I unsolved some of the inner plus centers. I should have solved them again. And solve the wings. Well, a lot of messages. Do you have an order for memorizing big cubes? I'm trying to realize how to do it with centers in 6x6. I have an order, but I don't know how much it matters. As long as you just know what order you do, you just gotta pick something and go with it. My system is basically like go in and then out and by center type. So like on 6x6 I solve X centers first, and I'll solve the inner then the outer. So it's like with my memo system I'll do like you want to solve all of the centers before everything else. So I'll start by memorizing obliques. So I'll memorize those, like the left and then the right oblique, and then corners, midges, review that however much I need, and then I'll memorize inner X centers, or no, I'll memorize outer X centers, and then inner X centers, and then I blindfold, and then solve inner X centers, outer X centers, and then left oblique, right oblique, corners, inner midges, outer midges, or inner wings, outer wings. So like for a 10x10, I start by memorizing the innermost obliques, and then I like go left and right innermost obliques, and then the next layer, innermost of that layer, left and right, and then go out left and right, and then the next layer, and it's innermost left and right, the one's next to that left and right, the one's next to that left and right, and then so that's what I memorize first, and then I memorize corners, and then wings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I memorize X centers out here, 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 and then do the most inner ones last, solve them first, and then go out, and then obliques in to out the way I memorize them, and then yeah, you get the point. Struggling with the whole weird RWM2 thing. Like that. Takes practice. I think I remember you saying you have words for single edge flips. Do you not break into them during tracing? Not always. Yeah, not always. Like if I don't have parity, I usually won't break into them. And it doesn't really matter. It's like slightly better to break into them, but also like might be more mental effort during memo, which can be used elsewhere. I pretty much only do that M2 like that. Like for this case, DBRU. Oops. Wow. I go oops. I don't even do it like for this case, RFDB, or I guess for DBRF I do that, but that's just like white RW2 R2, like white RW2 prime R2. What is this? I don't double flick M2 almost ever, except for this, like U-perms. Donkey Kong. OP 3x3 solve? No thanks. Is it true you use Skyrim rooms for multi? I don't use my Skyrim rooms for multi, except for sometimes when I need to in like a 300 or like whatever old style multi, and I like really need rooms. I usually just use that for big blind. If you have an odd flip, doesn't UR end up flipped? Well, I break into it if I have parity. Wait, I'm not sure what you're asking about. If you have an odd flip, that means you have parity. So I'd break into it if I had an odd flip, yeah. I always break into it if I have parity. Don't know if I made that clear. The Diansheng 8 through 11, you have ball core or non-ball core? I don't know about this one, actually. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure my 9x9 is the only ball core one. I don't think this one is ball core. Pretty sure only the 9x9. Like a weird clicking happening. Oh, forgot to undo setup on that alg. Huh. Oh, I did PG instead of RG. Dude, this is so stupid. What a stupid mistake. Why am I doing this? I feel like I wouldn't make that an actual attempt either. So I'm like doing audio basically, not the actual words, thinking about the words. I feel like the word would make me do it in the right place. I think I got the Diansheng 8x8 before they did ball core for it. I don't know if there are ball core for the other ones. But yeah, I have ball core 9. Like, this is my 9. Yeah. You can tell it's ball core, yeah. It's definitely significantly more magnetic. But it makes it like way slower having ball core. So it's kind of a mixed bag. This one is really fast. And no ball core. I think I'm getting a bit of a better feel for that slice, the third slice. It's basically the slice in the middle of, like, there's like these 5. The one in the middle. I just have to get a better feel for like the middle of it. Miss stream? Oh no. I don't like strong magnets, so non-ball cores for me. Yeah, honestly, the 9x9... I haven't done any blind with this thing. I've done a lot of sided solves with it, but it's hard for me to tell if it'll actually be, like, good for blind. It is slow, which is kind of better for big cubes. Like, making a big cube slow is not a bad thing. Although it just makes your hands really tired. But yeah, it is very magnetic. Like, you can tell how much more it, like, keeps its form compared to, like, the 10. This is taking a long time. Cool. What do you think is the 4 blind equivalent of getting sub 1 and 3 blinds? Maybe like 8. I don't know. Something like 7, 6. Maybe sub 5. I don't know. Probably sub 5 actually, yeah. People like making their 7s as fast as possible? Huh. I didn't know that. Keep mistracing, then ending up with 1 flipped edge. 1 flipped edge? Your cube might be broken, dude. Have you ever owned an 11x11 before, and have you done a sided 11x11 solve? No and no. This is my first 11x11. Exact mistake. Just like a 1 move, outer layer move. Derp. First time solve is going to be blindfolded. I mean, I'm probably going to do a sighted solve. I don't think my first sighted like success is going to be blind, unless I like deliberately refrain from doing a solve. Well, actually, I'm gonna solve it if I DNF it, so that I can scramble again. But I guess my first solve will at least be like with 3 style, probably. Chosen to continue my suffering? Yes. Made quite a few mistakes at this point. But maybe it's because I'm talking while executing. I gotta take this stupid logo off. I'll do it at the end of this solve. What times do you get for sighted 10 by 10? I think my PB is like 14 minutes. Subway surfers to watch while executing? True. Like inside my blindfold? Cool. Neuralink just for this? Yeah, true. Oh, I missed a 2 swap. Okay. Plus centers are done. Let's do some X centers. This is so long. A little bit locky. did a wrong setup. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Making a lot of really dumb mistakes. Okay. Whew. How long learning period will last? I'm probably just going to do one of these before starting to try attempts, and also just realized it just suddenly got pretty dark in here. I need to figure out lighting in here. I guess that's a bit better. I think I need to get like a ring light or something. This lighting situation's a little weird right now. This might help. This lamp is just like... Oh, that is way better. That is like... Oh, that is some big brain... Like... What is that called? Reflectors. What do they use in photography? I'm like flashing this white lamp on the wall and it's making the lighting way better. The music is currently Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country. This one. What did I get on 10 blind? It was 54 minutes. Thank you. Indirect light is great. Yeah, this is a lot better. You played Aquatic Ambience in a club orchestra? That's cool. Cracked at audio memo? Sick. I like audio memo. I feel like for musical people, audio memo tends to be easier. Are you a musician by any chance? Never heard this far into this song. Might have done an inverse comm. Yeah, I definitely did an inverse comm. Weird. A lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Getting all the mistakes out of the way right now. Always had a hard time with audio memo, huh? Nexelix, currently I am basically memorizing 5 letter pairs at a time and then executing it and then checking to see if I did it right and then doing that over and over again until it's solved. So I'm doing everything just like chunks at a time. I've solved everything. Well, I've solved all wings, midges, corners, plus centers, and now 2 of the 4 X center types. Once I finish X centers, I will do the obliques. Cool, I got it. Cool. Isn't even cubes more shitty than odd? Do you mean to manufacture or to solve? To manufacture, I mean, I don't really know. There's a lot more moving pieces on the inside, which I'm sure make it, like, it definitely makes it harder to assemble even layered cubes. All the little, like, pieces that just rest upon each other that are, like, impossible to get all together. Tried to assemble a 10x10 once, and it was, like, one of the most unpleasant things I've ever done in my life. Lack of demand. Maybe, yeah. The outer layer centers are always the easiest. Turning this slice is like so easy. I hate this slice currently. This one is really scary. So I'm probably on all the centers that are somewhere on this slice or the wings on that slice. I'm gonna be going real careful and like counting a lot of the slices. Dude, I forgot about my cookie clicker garden. Totally fricked up. Dang it. Whatever. I just let a bunch of queen beets die without changing my soil. Come on. I'm a dingus. And I didn't plant shimmer lilies, bro. Bully. Okay. Any cookie clickers in the chat room? Any people clicking they cookie right now? Okay. I don't know how puzzles like Yotaminx have enough demand. Yeah, I wonder who's buying those. Like, how many people are buying Yotaminx? I'm so curious. Just hit 555 out of 1,000 ascensions. Nice. Are you just like sitting there ascending over and over and over again? It takes so long. It took me like an hour to do 100, I think. I have 101 right now because I just like don't care enough to get 1,000. I'm close to my next ascension. I basically just ascend every time I double my heavenly chips, and now I'm at 1.182 quintillion heavenly chips, and on my current ascension I've almost matched that again. That's basically my requirement for ascending again. again. Me, I am the demand. I'm so curious, like, how many people actually in reality are buying those. Like, is there actually, like, I wonder how much they're profiting. Just obliques left. Yay! 12 oblique types. Same amount of obliques as 10 by 10, so at least there's that. Okay. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna be hard to get used to tracing obliques when there's like a ring of plus and X centers inside of it. Just used to having a ring of X centers. So hard. I went so careful on that, so I hope I didn't miss it. I don't think I did. Ugh, the inner obliques are so scary on this. Oh my god, dude. Apparently the more you put of Ascension, the slower it becomes. The more you put off? Is that what you meant to say? So are you, like, are you supposed to ascend really often? And, like, how often? Just how often? $15 blind when? Probably never. Even 12 blind is like pretty much my only motivation to do that is so that I can have like a world's first. God. Oh, I did I, not J. Dude, such a stupid mistake. What am I doing, dude? Weird. Very brain-dead mistake. I've made a bunch of mistakes that have, like, nothing to do with going up from 10 to 11 blind. How many centers are you memorizing every time you put your blindfold on? About 10. Actually, like, exactly 10. Pretty much every 10. So, I'm basically doing, like, 2 look for every center type. And there are 20 total. Since ascensions take longer after some point, it's better to do 1,000 ascensions before that point. Wait, what is it about 1,000 ascensions? Oh, only if you want to get the endless cycle shadow achievement. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I really care about that achievement. Okay. Tug. Okay. Yay! Alright, I've done the interact centers. I made one mistake, and it was just doing I parody instead of J, which is like so dumb. I don't know if I want to do all shadow achievements, but I figured I'd do this one while it's still easy, just in case. Yeah, I very much so doubt that I will ever want all of them later on. Okay, I'm starting to feel like I'm not going to do an attempt tonight because I'm probably going to finish doing this at 8, and that would mean streaming until 9:30 when I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I don't think I'm going to do an actual 11 blind tonight, if you were hoping for that, but probably tomorrow. was a little worried about that. Okay, cool. No mistakes on oblique so far, except for that one really stupid one. Dude, I had a feeling on that last one. Alright, that was a slice mistake on like the second to last move of that pack. Stupid. I sensed it, dude. I was like slightly unsure. I should have gone more careful right there. Ugh, only 8 oblique types left. Imagine if he gets it in like 2 attempts, that'd be funny. I would really like that, so that I don't end up getting to the point where I hate the grind, like I did with 10 blind. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. this is a scary oblique Uh-oh, my first pop? No? I avoided it. Gangplank Galleon, yeah. You know it from Insane in the Rain music cover? I've never heard of that, but yeah, it's a song from Donkey Kong Country. This is just a bunch of Donkey Kong Country stuff. What am I doing? Yeah, what Blackbird said. I'm just like doing 5 pairs at a time, basically. Memo 5 pairs, do the 5 algs, etc. I've made several mistakes, but actually only 2 slice mistakes so far, which is not as bad as I would expect. First time, like turning an 11 by 11, literally first time ever. Wow, I just did the wrong type for all of them. Or no. For everything past the first one. Dang it. undoing this, what I just did. Now I do the right thing. Wow, I actually fixed it. That's funny. I did the wrong oblique type for 4 pairs and I undid it and then did it correctly. I thought you weren't doing 11 blind for a while. Yeah, change of plans. So I messaged Diansheng on Saturday. 5 days ago, I messaged them sending my video of the 10 blind and asking if they'd be willing to send me an 11 by 11. Thinking that, you know, it might take like a month or something. And they sent it like immediately from Hong Kong and it got here today. So from the moment I DM'd them to it arriving to my door from Hong Kong, it took 5 days. So I'm just gonna frickin' start trying it. Why not? Kind of feel like it. Okay, look at that big, pretty square on each side. 6 oblique types left. Quicker than getting to Australia. That was like... I'll order from Speedcube Shop and it'll take longer than that. And Speedcube Shop is like a 4-hour drive from where I live. Diansheng wanted that free advertisement. Well, they got it. They also gave me like $150 cube, so not really free. And they freaking like rush shipped it with DHL, so it's probably like even more. Shit, I popped. See if I can fix it blind. I'm a little scared about breaking it. Let's see. Come on. Take the piece. Why is this so hard? Come on. You can do it. Come on, dude. What went wrong? I should be able to do this. Hey, I did it. This looks close. Oh, I'm not doing an actual attempt. I'm doing like 5 letter pairs at a time, blind, for practice. You're buying an 8, 9, and 10, but waiting for Sangso Curvy Copter Mega Mix. Wow. You've had terrible experience with DHL. I almost never use them. I fixed a pop. Let's go. That was my first pop. Alright. 5 oblique types left. What? That's unsolved. I thought I solved this oblique type already. I might have missed. Wait. Oh no, I didn't solve that oblique type. What am I talking about? Okay. You expected me to solve it with my eyes? I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do one-sided solve at the end of this. I was a little worried I made a slice mistake right there. Still only 2 slice mistakes total. That's not bad. I made some really dumb like undo setup mistakes and stuff. But 2 slice mistakes only. Okay. Doing pretty good on the obliques. Nice. 3 left. Let's go. Low 19 minutes for sighted 11 by 11. Perhaps. If I get sub 20, I'd be stoked. This thing is a lot more unstable than I would hope. Might make it hard. Centerpieces are messed up. That's sad. I'm not doing an actual full attempt right now. I'm just memorizing 5 letter pairs, executing them blind, taking the blindfold off, and then rinse, repeat. just for practice, because I just got my 10 by, or just got my 11 by 11. Oh no, that's unsolved. What? Huh. I might have done wrong oblique type on one of these. One of the oblique types that I'd already solved had 3 unsolved, so I think on one of the, like I'm doing the right mirrored type of that oblique right now, and I think while doing that I did the left one, the left counterpart. Okay, 2 oblique types left. Whew. Let me see what my 10 by 10 PB is. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it's 1430. Based on your 10 and 11. Alright, well, we shall see. did something wrong. Not sure what I did wrong right there. Huh. I might have remembered something wrong on that actually. Almost done. One more type. The last bunch. Of course, dude. Slice mistake on like the literal last thing. What was that? I don't even know what I did. I know what case it probably was on, but I can't even imagine what I did wrong. What's up, H-Perm? Dude, the stickers they put on these things are so annoying. They like, it's not even a sticker. It's like you have to scratch it off like a freaking lottery scratcher. And it leaves all these like little specks. Am I gonna attempt 11 blind? I don't think so. Not today. I will tomorrow probably. But I'm gonna eat dinner soon. I haven't eaten dinner. It's like 8:20 now. But I'm just gonna do a sided solve. That's the problem with going bigger and bigger, dude. Attempts are probably gonna take like an hour and a half each. So I have to have like a good amount of time to do it. And I did not expect the like segmented blind solve practice to take as long as it did. Made a handful of mistakes. At least like 7 mistakes, I think. And 3 of them slice mistakes. Peace be upon you as well, Saider. Alright, let's do an 11 by 11 solve. Problem with doing gigantic solves like this on stream is I can't interact with chat for like 20 minutes. But that problem is even worse with gigantic blind solves. So we just deal with it. Got Aosu V7 and did 4 sub-20s in one day. Nice. You're just getting that for the first time? That's surprising. It's been out for a while, right? Like at least a few months. Are you sponsored? You must be sponsored, dude. Maybe they get cubes slower. Should have done a prediction. I think I'll do a prediction for whether or not I'll sub 20 this. Had a lot of trouble with customs, dang. Unforked. Submission period will be 2 minutes. Good luck. This is my first ever 11 by 11 solve. 2109. It's a fair prediction. I'm gonna put this so that I have better light. It's a bit harsh, but whatever. There's multi-phase on this. Oh yeah, I want to put on different music. I need better music for this solve. I need like some bumpin' music. Listen to this. Isn't that the part where Bomberman comes in? Okay. See you in approximately 20 minutes. This yellow.
12 seconds.
God, it's so hard to find pieces. Oh, that was lucky. Be funny if AP is in the chat, silently judging. I'm gonna do Yao for the memes. But all my big cube PBs are with Yao, by the way. So, like literally even 10 by 10. I just don't like not using Yao. There it is. What? Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Like that? Oh, dude, where is this piece? Oh, it's that. No? Oh, it's that, okay. Dude, that takes so long to find pieces. That's crazy how people can do this so freaking fast. There's like little black specks from the logo. So annoying. There you are. This is so funny. Splits get progressively funnier on big cubes as you go up in layers. Like the first center takes like probably longer than all of wings or all of edges. Okay, I just did the first center. First center done. Let's go. Oh no! I think I need to tighten this thing. It feels very loosey-goosey. Like the trick is to put it above the layer and just kind of like slide it. Come on. Come on, you want to go in. You do. Come on, dude. There you go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. you? Dude. Where are you? Oh my god, man. It's gotta be like here. Yeah. There's gotta be like a strat for what centers you're supposed to build first. Or what lines, not centers. Where are you? There's one. Just like hear chat roasting me right now. Got the voices in my head. Telling me. Okay. This feels so slow, but it's gonna like massively ramp up, I'm sure. Where are you? Oh my god. Like one in the middle. Huh. Oh. Sheesh. Should have taken off my blindfold, I forgot. That's like, whoa, creeping down my face. I feel like this second center was significantly worse. What am I doing? Okay, let's build some cross edges. Reds. here to see this. I'm so proud. Oh no, dude. 2 centers? Fuck. You have like a slight misalignment. It's over. Oh, that was fast. That was a fast pop fix. Let's go. Yeah, this thing is quite unstable. It's unfortunate.
That's the first time I've seen another planet in space. It's beautiful.
12 minutes in. I have no idea if I'll sub 20. It's like so hard to tell. Oh. Dude, it's hard to see red. Oh, cool. Found out. I feel like sub 20 is not happening, but it's really hard for me to tell. There's 3 centers left. That's gonna take a long time. Alright, this center is going much nicer. feel like this is gonna be very slow. Just feels bad. Really funny if it ended up being so funny. Yeah, there's no way this is sub 20, dude. I have 2 centers left at almost 18 minutes. No way. It's so hard for me to gauge the pace for a while, but now I'm like, okay. Don't think so. Oh. Dude, this is so slow. Why am I so bad? It's probably painful to watch. What am I doing, dude? Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh, dude, come on. Sheesh, dude. I wonder how much people typically have to calm the last 2 centers. my gosh. I'm done. Oh dude, did I just solve it extra? Oh my god, 4 slices. I thought I had only solved 3. That's so funny. Finish before the playlist ends. It's almost done. No, I'm not. Am I? So close. Damn, I got like the worst possible parody. That beautiful. Dang it, oh, dude, I lost the muscle memory. Oh my fucking god. Come on. That is so annoying. Okay, I just messed up the Olo parody alg for, oh my god, dude. 27 minutes? This is ridiculous, dude. I'm sorry, Diansheng. the worst advertiser. Alright, what should I do? Dude. Alright, in my defense, I've had 4 pops now. Did that not even pop out? It just went back in. Wow. Oh, yeah. Now it's just... Oh my god, dude. I don't even know how to make sense of this parody. Of course. Dude, yikes. That parody was brutal. I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I couldn't even... I was taking too much time to, like, try to figure out, like, alright, which ones need to be flipped? Oh my god. Sub 30, yeah! More parodies in one solve than I get in a day. I like that on my very first ever solve, cited solve. I got as many parodies as you could possibly get. Okay, I'm gonna end stream and go eat. I will do 8 blind tomorrow. I will do an attempt. Oh yeah, prediction. Did anybody predict? I mean, barely any points in, but 97 yes versus 20 no, and I was like massively on the no side. That's funny. Sorry, believers. Okay, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Joey Day. I think I've met this guy. I would have said no if I knew you would use Yao, JK. I wonder if, like, what Redux would be, because genuinely I do think I'm faster with Yao on like 9 and 10, because I've tested it. I've done both. And I think just from being super used to Yao, I'm faster. But maybe it's just not worth on 11. I don't know. You can actually solve 2 additional edges while still in free slice. Huh. Skill issue. Okay. Go to Twitch if you want to join the raid. Okay. Since when were Rubik's Cube streams a thing? Lol. WSP? I don't know what WSP means. Sorry. But I'll be streaming again tomorrow. See ya tomorrow. Bye.